Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to shift in your positive future when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling afraid, when you're scared. And if you want to create a positive experience, this is the episode for you. So make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So when you want to shift, when you want to create a new life, create a new experience, it's probably because you're not loving the one you're in. Maybe you want to step into wealth. You want to step out of poverty. You want to step into a healthy body. Whatever it is that you want to shift from, when you are feeling afraid, it's difficult. When you are scared, it's difficult because as you are, you will perceive. So when you are hurt or scared, when you try to move forward at something, you're going to see the things that will amplify the fear. You will see the things that will amplify the loss, the lack. That's why people struggle going from not having something to having it, because they are seeing the world as they currently are. So when you want to make this shift, when you want to step into your positive energy and use your positive mindset, you have to have a goal. You have to have a vision of what it is that you want to create because you are a creator having an experience. So when you remember that that's what you are, you can control what you create. So when you make this thing, whether you put it on a vision board or you write it down and you create the perfect day, you create this vision, this life, this experience that you want. Once you have it, you have to know that there's a person experiencing that. There's a version of you that's experiencing the nice car. There's a version of you that's experiencing abundance and finance. There's a version of you that's experiencing a healthy body. Whatever it is, there's a version of you experiencing it, and they perceive the world differently than you currently are. That's why they're able to create a different experience. So what you do, once you know that life that you want, you know that experience that you want, you start writing down, how does this person think? There is an I am belief that that person has that's different than yours. You might be thinking positive thoughts, but they have a belief. They believe, they say, I am healthy and I make healthy decisions. I am wealthy and I receive millions of dollars. Whatever it is, they are in alignment with it. Now you might say, okay, well, I'm going to start saying this, but I'm still afraid. I'm still scared. This is what courage is. You see, when you say that you are healthy and you make healthy decisions, but you're afraid, but you still move forward and you think the thought and you take the action anyway, that's courage. You are going to have to do it when you're scared. You are going to have to do it when you're afraid. You're going to have to do it when you're operating in lack, when you are experiencing lack, when you are experiencing poverty, when you are experiencing those things, when you're struggling, when you don't know how to pay the next bill. You still need to learn to operate as the version of you that would save the money, as the version of you that would eat the right food. That's why it's courage. And when you do it, when it's not existence in your surroundings, you become the thing. You don't know if you're light if you're surrounded by light. That's why darkness comes. And when the darkness comes and you shine, you believe what you are. You believe what you are, and then you're able to receive the like attraction. The law of attraction says like attracts like. So your current experience is a reflection of you. I know it's hard. You might say, well, I didn't choose to be born where I was born. I didn't choose the parents that I have. I didn't choose all these circumstances. It doesn't matter. You are a powerful being that is more powerful than their current circumstances. If it was true that where you come from affected where you would go, then every single person with your background would have the same result. But somebody has done more with less. Somebody has found joy where you only see pain. Somebody has found love where all you see is loss. And you can do it too. Say your I am statements and then operate with courage in them. Operate as the brave version of you that you can be. You see, when you do it when you don't have it, that's what matters. If you will only do it conditionally, meaning I will be positive when everyone's positive around me. I will be loving when everyone's loving to me. I will be abundant when abundance is everywhere. Meaning, if that's your circumstance, then you are not in your creative energy and you are a creator. And so, if you're not in your creative energy, you're out of alignment with self. So, no matter what happens, you will feel empty. If you achieve the abundance, you will feel empty. If you achieve the health results, you will be empty because you're only it conditionally and you're so much more. I know that you're struggling right now. I know that you're going through difficult times. That's why you're tuned in to a podcast like this. And you've been listening and you've been waiting for something to make this shift, but it'll only happen in your head. Eventually, it won't be tomorrow anymore. The decision will be now. No, I won't do this tomorrow. No, I won't do this tonight. No, I won't do this Monday. No, I will not do this next year. I am going to do it now. When you become that person, your life will shift. It may not be that second, but it'll shift. When you repeat it again and again and again, you will create a powerful momentum of positive energy. That positive energy is not good or bad. It's just positive energy into the highest self that you perceive for you. No matter what it is, you have to think in alignment. There is nobody achieving what it is that you desire thinking out of alignment. It's impossible. And you will never achieve what you desire thinking out of alignment because you can't see the path. You cannot see everything is available to you at once. The easiest example, and it's the one I always go back to, is the person starting a new job. When that person starts a new job, maybe that's you, they sit you in front of that computer, they ask you to do this task, it's the first time you've done it, you don't know what to do. You could have gone to school from it, you could have been educated on it, but you've never actually done it in that setting. You are going to struggle. You are going to have a harder time figuring it out. It's going to look confusing and you're going to feel resistance in your mind as you try to figure it out. But somebody else that's been there for 10 years that does that same process every single day could sit in your seat and they would see something different. The thing they're looking at, the computer does not change. The software that they have to use does not change, but their perception of it, their understanding of it, their belief and their ability to do it is different. So they perceive a different path than you. Your mindset, your positive mindset, dictates how you experience the world. I am love and I live in love and light. If you say that 24/7, you will find love in this world. I am a millionaire and I receive millions of dollars. When that's the tolerance level, meaning when you know an energy doesn't match that you don't allow it, you will become a millionaire. When you say, I am healthy and I make healthy decisions and you own that every single day, every single time you go to eat, every single time you go to skip a workout, if you own that way of thinking and then act in alignment with it, that will be the result. You're a powerful creator. You're a powerful manifester. You can do this. Whatever your situation is right now, you may not be able to see the way through, but you don't see the way through because of your current status, your current perspective. Use the gift of vision. Use the gift of your creative mind to think about where you're going to go. And then think about yourself when they're there. And then think about how that version of you would think and bring that you to today to allow that to be your filter. And every second, filter it through it. I think, therefore I am. I believe, therefore I receive. I am love, therefore I am loved. You can do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when you breathe in, say your I am statements. Pick the one that aligns with you. If you need money right now, step into your wealth energy. If you need love right now, step into your love energy. If you need health right now, step into your health energy. And as you breathe in, say, I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. Say it over and over. And then as you hold your breath, visualize yourself processing the world through that filtered thought. Perceiving and receiving through that energy. And then as you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you so you can move forward throughout the day. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you. Know that. Make that your creed. Make that your belief system. Be that person that thinks everything is happening for them. That person's a little crazy. That person's a little wild. But that person loves every moment because they are able to see how it happens for them. And then align the frequencies. What is it that you wish to desire? Wealth, health, happiness, joy, whatever it is. Know that it's all happening for you. So when the difficulty comes, it's happening for you to grow. When the lack comes, it's helping for you to be the producer. Whatever it is you're facing, it's for you to become the thing so that you could rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, down below, there's 2 links. If you're on Spotify or iTunes, I think you can go into the description of this episode. You just click on it and scroll down and you'll see the links for those. And if you are someone that wants to make a shift, if you've been listening to these episodes, if you want to apply it to your business, if you want to apply it to your life, if you want to just apply it to your mind, reach out. I have a few slots left. I'm going to be opening up coaching until the end of the year. At that point, I'll have the full client load going all the way into 2025. So if you want more information on it or you just want to reach out, Instagram at RealHenryG. You can message me there. Or, of course, my email is henry@vibeabundant. That's HENRY at vibeabundant.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.